I keep it together. Oh my god. I'm a wreck. I told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 times. Good morning. I just want to hop on here real quick. Just relive a now funny, but at the time, completely whole body mortifying moment in momhood. Yesterday, me and Colt were out doing some running and getting some errands done. I had to go to Carter's, and by Carter's is a P.F. Chang. We go in and we sit down, everything's perfect. Colt's in a great mood, he's happy-go-lucky, you know, his usual, just happy self. You know, everything's great. Colt gets hungry because he realizes he's in a high chair. So I pull out his little, you know, yogurt thingy and I feed it to him. He eats all of it. He's still hungry. And my food comes in, so he's eating some like human food now. Human food, oh my god. Because he's an alien. No, he's eating like actual like food that's not for babies, not pureed into mush. So I give him some rice, and he's kind of iffy on rice. Texture-wise, he's not cool with it yet. He doesn't want to eat it all the time. I give him some rice, and we're sitting there, and he eats a couple bites just fine. It's fine. But then I give him another bite, and he gags, which is normal, completely normal. Like, he gags with some foods, and he works through it, and he's fine. But this time, he gags. And I'm like, okay, it's alright, work through it. He gags again. I'm like, okay, calm down, buddy. You can spit out if you need. He gags again. And at this point, he's gagged 3 times. His face is bright red. I'm literally thinking, oh my god, he's choking. Like, I'm gonna have to perform the Heimlich maneuver in front of everyone. And, like, he wasn't choking, but he was just, like, gagging, and it was causing him to, like, get worked up. And I take the napkin, which is a material napkin because P.F. Chang's is apparently high class. I don't know. But I take the napkin and put it under him because I feel like he's gonna, like, spit out his food. And he coughs, and the food just spews out. We're good. He's a baby, it's fine. I'm not embarrassed. I'm a mom. This happens to everyone. This is what I'm thinking in my head. I think, like, you know, it's normal. It's, people don't judge. People judge. Like, let me just get into this real quick. We're sitting at the table. Colt's right here beside me. And the table to the left of me, which is completely right in line with us, has an older lady who's probably like, I say like 70s maybe. The old lady though is right in line with Colt. And normally, older people love Colt. I mean, it's just, they love babies. This lady has like this mean face the whole time she's sitting there. And I feel like she's like sitting there just like judging me. She's just had this like judgy look to her the whole time. But I ignored it, whatever. As this is going on with Colt, coughing his food out, I just feel her eyes like burrowing into me and her judging the living crap out of me. So I'm panicking and I'm trying to keep cool. Like, on the outside I'm like, it's okay buddy, it's okay. On the inside I'm like, oh my god. Panicking, freaking out. I don't know what to do. Back to the Colt situation. So he coughs his food out, like projectile coughs out rice, and it like lands on the table on the floor, and I'm just like, okay, whatever, we'll clean it. And then he gags again. I'm just praying to God that my kid doesn't choke on a piece of rice. And I'm cursing every bone in my body for giving him this bite of rice. So he gags, and I put my hand under there because he has just a couple more pieces of rice, and he's sticking his tongue out, so I'm like expecting him to just like drop the food. No napkin, because it's just a little bit of food. It's my kid. Whatever, it's his spit. And then it happens. All hell breaks loose. He projectile vomits onto my hand, onto himself, onto the floor, onto my leather shoes. Okay, buddy, you're okay. Okay. It's okay. And I'm just like looking at my hand and I'm like, I literally am just covered. I'm literally stunned. Oh my god. I mean, none of this stuff ever happens to my fiance. I'm just sitting there like, holding my hand. And like, Cole's perfectly fine now. He's happy. Me, on the other hand, I'm just like this. I'm stunned. And I'm sitting there. And like when he throws up, I'm like, and I'm just like, okay. And inside of me, I'm like, okay, I don't want him to cry. He's never projectile vomited before. So I'm like, okay, just calm. It's all in my rings. It's in my finger. It's just gross. I'm a nurse. I can handle a lot of things. Vomit is not one of them. And there I am, holding a handful of my kids' yogurt. So my initial instinct is like, okay, clean it up, clean it up. So I grab one of the napkins, wipe my hand enough so that where it's not like dripping. I turn around because on my chair is my little backpack, diaper bag. So I turn around while holding this out so it's not spilling on anything. I'm trying to grab like this and grab the wipes out of my backpack. Finally grab the wipes. I'm like wiping off my hand as best I can. I wipe off Colt's little face and try to get his little shirt some. Luckily my hand caught most of it instead of it landing on him. Luckily, I say, because that's just great luck. But so then I'm looking down and it's just like a puddle on the floor and I'm like, I can't clean this up. I have to admit that my kid just threw up in a public establishment where people eat. I'm panicking. So I'm wiping off my shoe real quick. I have a pile of wipes accumulating on the table and I'm just like, oh my god, people are judging. And again, this whole time I had this older lady just burrowing her freaking beady, mean, laser eyes into me and I can feel her judging me. I clean up as much as I can and there's still a puddle on the floor because I don't have enough wipes or the ability to clean this up. And I'm thinking, this is a health hazard. This is not okay in a restaurant. I try to get the attention of our waitress. I try to get her attention. I'm like, excuse me, excuse. And she's like, oh, 1 second, 1 second. I'm just like, I don't have 1 second. Okay. I pray to God that no one has noticed the puddle of vomit on the floor and my son covered in it and my hand. I didn't want to sit there with a vomity hand for even a second. Oh my god. How did I keep it together? I don't even know. It's like a nightmare now. She finally comes over after going to the mean lady's table and getting their drinks refilled. She comes over and she's like, what can I help you with? And I could just feel my face getting red because I have to admit that my son just projectile vomited. And so she's like, oh, we'll get it. And as I'm gathering Colt up to go into the bathroom and clean him up, I catch a glimpse of her talking to a coworker and making this horrible face. And I'm like, oh god. Okay, hurry up, just go clean him up, get him done. Like, I am full on like defeated. And I have no doubt in my mind that she was probably talking about me and this ordeal. It made me feel 10 times worse. I go into the bathroom. I'm carrying my throw up covered kid, holding him, trying not to get throw up on me, trying not to get my gross hand all over everything. Just, I don't even know. I don't know where the bathroom is. And I finally find the bathroom. I get in there, go in, put him down, get him stripped down, and he's happy. He is so happy. He's kicking, he's laughing, he's having a blast. As I'm changing him, someone comes in to the stall beside me. And, you know, you either do one or the other. The whole bathroom stunk. So, I am covered in throw up. I am absolutely mortified and embarrassed. I have to pray to God that I have a change of clothes that fits my son, or we're just going out in a diaper. And now, as I'm changing my son out of all of his vomit-covered clothes, I have to smell someone else's crap. God, why? Why are you torturing me? Get him all changed. So now he is in this weird looking outfit and no socks. I'm praying to God his blanket didn't get covered that he had around him for the high chair. I don't know, but he's gonna freeze. People are gonna judge me even more. I mean, at least he's wearing clothes. I thought he wasn't gonna be wearing clothes. I was pretty sure I was taking him out of there in a diaper. I gather up Colt and all our stuff, and I have this pile of clothes with nothing to put it in other than my bag. I just ball it up as much as I could to where like nothing that was wet or gross was on the outside. And I stick it in my little backpack. Because what else am I gonna do? I'm a wreck. So we get out there and everything's cleaned up and I feel absolutely horrible. And she brings me a bill and it's $38. So at first I wrote down $3 in the frenzy of trying to just get out of there. And I'm like, oh crap, that's not even 10%. So then I write $4. Doesn't even dawn on me. That's like not even more than, I don't know how much of a tip that is. Not good enough though. But it doesn't dawn on me. So I just like hurry up, write down $4 and I'm like, okay, bye, like out of there. Later, I come home and I'm talking to my fiance and I'm telling about this whole ordeal because he has to know how hard it is to be a mom. He has to know what I go through. So I'm sitting there, I'm telling him this, and so he told me, he's like, so you tipped her good, right? And I was like, I don't know. I think. I'm like, at first, no. And then I scratched out and rewrote. He's like, well, why did you tip her? And then we figured out. I tipped her like an 11% tip. And do you know how bad I felt? I literally felt like today I should just drive in there and hope that she's working and be like, here's all my money. I'm so sorry. I'm a horrible person. I don't know. It was just a mess. The whole day. Not the whole day. The whole day was pretty good, but so yeah, that's my story. I just figured I'd share this lovely story to look back on because why be embarrassed by myself? Share it with the world. Share it so everyone can experience this amazing journey that is motherhood and all of the surprising, sometimes gross moments of being a mother. So I hope you enjoyed this story. Valuable lesson. Be over prepared. That's it. I hope you're having a much better day than I did yesterday, and I will see you later.